Alright, boys and girls, today you're going to apply the distributive property to area models and then find the area of the combined rectangles. Okay? We are going to be splitting up rectangles and writing the multiplication problems for them, and then combining, which means adding the two answers that we find. Okay? So I would like for you to make sure you are not playing with anything in your hands so that you can pay attention. And if you have something in your hand, it either needs to go in your backpack if you're not using it, or you need to put it on, or you need to put it to the side because you don't need it right now. Do you understand? Yes. Okay, read the story problem.
This road has 7 sides of 4 feet and 9 feet. What is the area of this road?
Okay, you could use square tiles, which we're not going to use square tiles because they gave us a chart or grid paper to use to find this answer. So we have 4 feet and 9 feet, right? Side lengths of 4 feet and 9 feet. Okay? You're going to use square tiles to model 4 times 9. Okay? When I think of side lengths, I think of length, right? So I'm going to says draw the rectangle on the grid paper to show our model of 4 times 9. I'm going to go down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go down 4 lines. Quiet. Pay attention and follow along. Okay, what would you think we would do with the 9 then, guys? Yes, you go across 9. So across 9 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you can go and you can finish the rest of the rectangle. Because once you already have some of the sides, you should have the rest. So we have 4, 4, 9, and 9, right? Okay. Now we could just add those together. That's not what they want you to do. Okay?
Do they want us
Or
to multiply?
you wouldn't be able to add those together. I'm sorry. You could not add those together. You would just have to multiply the length times the
I
length.
knew it. We're
Okay?
multiplying.
But they don't want you to just multiply 4 times 9. Okay? They want you to draw a vertical line to break apart the model into making smaller squares or smaller rectangles. Because they say, they remember, this is like what we did with multiplication when we made arrays before. We would split the array so that it would be an easier numbers to multiply by. So we split 9. They say split 9. What would you split 9 to get to? What is 2 numbers that are easier to multiply by?
5, 3,
And
3.
3 plus 3 equals 6, not 9.
Oh, I thought you meant
Okay, but that's, you can't split this. You can't split the 9 vertically 3 times 3.
5 plus 4?
Okay, 5 and 4. So you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Split. Right down the middle. Like that. Okay, split it.
You're right, that is in the middle.
Okay. Now we split this. So instead of finding 4 times 9, we're going to find the area of this rectangle first, this one, and then we're going to find the area of this rectangle next. Okay? So step 3, we drew the vertical line. Now the side length is broken into, we said 5 plus 4. Okay? So now let's find the area. So this rectangle, I'm going to call this rectangle 1. Okay? What is this length for rectangle 1?
5.
What's length? What's
How
how tall?
4.
So what is the length?
4.
Okay. What is the width? 5. Can you easily multiply 4 times 5?
Yes.
What is 4 times 5?
20.
Okay. Now let's do rectangle 2. What is the length for rectangle 2?
4.
What is the width for rectangle 2?
4.
What is 4 times 4?
16.
16. Okay, now we have the area for 1 and 2. Okay? But now we need to add these two answers that we got together so we can find the total area for what it was going to be, the big rectangle. Okay? So do 20 times plus 16. If you need a second add, that's fine. If you can do it in your head, that's fine. But 0 plus 6?
0.
Plus. Not multiply. 2 plus 1?
3.
3. Okay, you just added 20 plus 16. What did you find out 20 plus 16 equals?
36.
Okay, so the whole rectangle, 9 with the area of 4 and 9, the rug, is 36 square feet. So Anna's rug is 36 square feet. All you did is you broke apart the rectangle into 2 different multiplication problems and then added the answers together to get what the whole area was. Okay? Turn the page. These ones are a little easier to split. They make a little bit more sense to split because that's not actually a rectangle, is it? Those shapes on this other page.
No.
No, they're not. So let's go ahead and let's figure these out. Using the distributive property, that is what we were doing. We're doing the distributive property of multiplication. Okay? You are splitting numbers. Alright? Using the distributive property, you can find that you can break apart a rectangle into smaller rectangles and then add the area of each smaller rectangle to find total area. So how can you break apart this shape? Well, they're showing you 2 ways. Okay, this shape right here. See it?
Yep.
Okay, I need you all to have your eyes up here. That shape. They're showing you 2 different ways. This way and this way to split it apart. You could split it going this way, or you could split it going this way. Okay? You cannot do this, boys and girls. Okay? Now let me tell you the reason why you cannot do that. Because when you multiply, you will not have squares in these parts to make them equal groups. This might all be equal, but that is not. Okay? You have to split them so that they are even.
Can you do it diagonal? Like for the corner?
No.
To the
Because
bottom
how are
corner?
you going, if you go like this,
No, not like that, not like that.
well that's what,
It's
that's
diagonal.
diagonal.
But no, not like that. I meant like right here to down here. Can you do that?
If you're splitting apart those, how are you going to figure out how many squares they are? You can't.
That now makes Oh yeah. Because it's split.
You're splitting the squares now into triangles. It doesn't make sense.
How do you count triangles?
Come up here and show me. Okay, does that make sense? would you be able to do a multiplication problem with that? Yeah, they're not even. You have to make them even. Okay? All this, if you split this top half is even. There's an even amount of rows and columns in each row. Okay? Alright, now let's do the first way. We split this shape going this way. So we're going to call this top rectangle 1 and the bottom rectangle 2. Okay, for rectangle 1, what is the length?
3.
3. I want to see some raised hands so I know that people are starting to pay attention because I know some people are, but I'm not sure everyone is. Rectangle 1, what's the width for rectangle 1?
Oh.
Tyson? You guys agree?
Yes.
Okay, what is 3 times 7, guys? Savannah?
21.
Alright, let's go to rectangle 2 now. What is the length for rectangle 2, Jacob? Rectangle 2 is 9.
No.
What's rectangle 2? The length for rectangle 2. I didn't ask for the area, I asked for the length. 3. And what is the width for rectangle 2? Carter?
3.
What is 3 times 3, everyone?
9.
Okay, what do I do now?
21 plus 9.
Yes, 21 plus 9. You need to write that on the side and add, that's fine. If you do not, you can just do 21 plus 9. What does 21 plus 9 equal? Quiet?
30.
30.
Because if you change
Okay.
21 to 29, just add 1 and then you got
Right,
29.
1 plus 9 is 10, so you go to 10. Alright, now, that's a different way. I know, you can do it after you. Or you can do it.
You forgot to put the 30 on this.
Well, I'm going to do this side too and then do it.
Okay.
Okay, so the other way, I'm going to call this rectangle 1 and this rectangle 2. I would kind of do that for yourself, okay? Rectangle 1 and 2 for you. Say rectangle 1, what's the length? Aubrey? No, for rectangle 1. 6, you guys agree?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, what's the width for rectangle 1? Callie?
3.
What's 6 times 3, guys?
18.
Okay. Now, for rectangle 2, what's the length? Eli?
3.
What's the width? Cooper? 4. What is 3 times 4?
12.
12. What do we do now?
Add
18 plus 12. What does 18 plus 12 equal? What?
30.
30. So that,
So 30.
you could split it 2 ways, right?
Yes.
So you and someone else could have a different way that you figured out the problem, but you should both have the same answer as 30 square units. Alright, so now it's share and show. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to do number 10 together. Let's explain how to break apart the shape to find the area of the shape. So tell me, what do I need to do? Tyson? Yeah, I need to break it apart. How many times? 5 times? 4 times? Okay, I could do that. I could break it apart 4 times. I could break it apart a lot of different ways, couldn't I? Okay, so you had to just make sure we do more than one way. We could just do it in 3 ways, though.
Yeah.
Okay? We could break it apart like this. And then you just have 3. Okay? You could, though, other people could, if you wanted to, break it like this, and that would be even more. You just have to multiply more. Okay, so we broke apart this shape into 2 vertical lines, and we